Glad to have you here in today's exclusive video. I'm really happy to share with you 6 profitable Amazon KDP keywords that all have to do with one specific niche, and I am referring to the STEM niche that I've talked about previously. Now this is part 6. You can see the full parts linked in the description box below from part 1 to part 5, and these are really profitable niches. The analytics will shock you. So before we get started, if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, click on the subscribe button, click on the bell icon in order to be informed on all our new daily videos. And I also have a 30-day free trial for Creative Fabrica linked in the description box below. If you would like to take advantage of that, then you could be able to access a combination of fonts, graphics, KDP interiors, KDP keywords that are being researched using paid tools within the first 30 days. And if you don't want to continue, just simply cancel before the 30 days is over. So with that being said, let's head straight to the first keyword out of the 5 that I'm going to be sharing with you today. And our first keyword is awesome architecture activities for kids, which has a keyword niche score of 40 and also a keyword niche score of number 8 by Amazon Scat Pro Chrome extension. Also, number 9 is the highest on the scale, so we're all pretty happy with number 8 here. Coming to the total results, we have the total results sitting at 120, which is below 1,000, and that is also a great indicator. The average bestseller rank is averaging below 400,000, which is also a good indication, and it is exactly sitting at 254,377. Average reviews are 796. Average price is $12.68. So just before we get started on this exact keyword, I'd like to remind you that STEM is basically educational types of books, and it revolves and stands for STEM, S for science, T for technology, E for engineering, and M for maths as well. And it also covers other aspects of nature, biology, chemistry, and these kinds of stuff as well under the science main niche. So we have wonderful results right over here. Another indicator of profitability besides these wonderful results is to have a look at and find a minimum of 3 books on the first page that have a bestseller rank of 100,000 or less, and they are not sponsored, so there's no ads running. For example, this one, there is no ads running for this wonderful book right here. Scroll down as well, you can find a couple of books that have a bestseller rank of 100,000 or less. This one, for example, there are no ads running, and as you can see, this is our first book with a bestseller rank of 100,000 or less, sitting at 17,834, and it is titled Architecture for Kids: Skill Building Activities for Future Architects, and it is selling around 300 copies per month, generating around $1,465 on a monthly basis. Scrolling down, we have another book, also with a bestseller rank of 19,000, that is selling around 300 copies per month, generating around $1,513. Scrolling down as well, we have a couple of other books. This one's at 96,963. Now notice that this is a maze book. It's a workbook for children that features activities and problem solving, but yet it is ranking on the first page for this keyword, the awesome architecture activities for kids. So if you have any sort of maze activity book that's mainly targeted towards children between the ages of 8 to 12 currently in your library of published books, then go ahead and use this wonderful keyword in the 7 keyword slot. Update that 7 keyword slot in order to get your book ranking for this keyword. This one's also 6,488 as well. This one right over here that I just had a look at has 1,490. So we've managed to find more than 3 books with the BSR of 100,000 or less. Let's dive into the second keyword for the day, which is science magic tricks for kids. This is absolutely amazing. With a keyword niche score of 60, green light ready to go by Titans, and a keyword niche score of number 8 by Amazon Scat Pro, we're both happy with the keyword strength. Coming to the total results, 112, under 1,000. Also, bestseller rank average under 400,000, and it is averaging 154,297. Average reviews 1,333, and average price is $25.84. So here you're creating a book that revolves around, magic tricks for children. We don't know the age group of these children yet, so that's also one way that you can niche down by creating, let's say, for example, for kids between the ages of 8 to 12, which is quite common for any sort of science education book. Let's dive into the third keyword for the day. And our third keyword for the day is hands-on learning for grades 4 to 6. Hands-on learning for grades 4 to 6 is a wonderful keyword that you could utilize either for the subtitle or for the 7 keyword slots. So why not the title? Because of its slight bestseller rank being on the higher side, more than 500,000. Therefore, it is recommended to utilize it preferably for the 7 keyword slots, but you could also find some space for it for any sort of STEM books that are titled, for learning, basically, generally, whether it's science, maths, engineering, technology types of books. That's for children between the ages of 8 to 12. Usually they are between in the grades of grade 4 to grade 6. So it has a keyword niche score of 54 by Titans and a keyword niche score number 6 by Amazon Scout Pro. Total results under 5,000, which is ideal. They're sitting at 2,224. Average bestseller rank is 603,595. Average reviews are 1,420, and average price is $19.01. As you can see here, first book under 100,000 is the bestseller, selling around approximately 60 copies per month, generating $201 on a monthly basis. Next 2 books are sponsored. Coming down as well, we've got a couple of other books as well that are selling quite well. Under 100,000 is the bestseller for this one, for example, with 40,000, 82,000. This is selling around 60 copies per month and generating around $121. So these were 3 books under 300,000 my apologies, 100,000 for the bestseller rank. And this is exactly what we need to get started on this wonderful niche hands-on learning for grade 4 to 6, best to utilize for the 7 keyword slots. Let's dive into the third keyword, which is exploring nature activity book for kids. This is quite a promising keyword. Keyword niche score by self-publishing titles is 70, green light, ready to go. The total results are quite low and it is sitting at 364. Average bestseller rank is also within the ideal frame that we want it to be, which is around that 400,000 mark, and it's sitting at an average of 423,317. Average reviews 1,751. Average price is $9.91. And we have a keyword niche score number 6 by Amazon Scout Pro, categorizing this wonderful keyword as a nice niche. Now we have everything that we need to get started. What type of book are we creating? We're creating an activity book. Who are our audience? It's going to be children, kids, and it's to do with exploring nature. So getting to know nature, getting to know the elements and the concepts of nature. And it's going to be an activity book. So there's going to be a combination of different activities, including coloring sheets, mazes, puzzles, word searches, maybe prompt questions as well, mix and match, fill in the dots or the lines. That would be also a great activity. Now, the first book is under 100,000. It's not sponsored and it's sitting at 5,225 as the bestseller, selling around 630 copies per month, generating $2,129 on a monthly basis. Scrolling down, we have a couple of other books. This one's at 6,000 and the next one was at 5,225, 62,000, 63,000. We also have 95,000. So all these books under 100,000 for the bestseller rank, they're selling on a consistent basis, and that is also good. This one, 988,000, is to do with a storybook on bugs. And they also include some facts, some activities in there as well, and that is ranking really, really well as a Kindle book for that. So we've got a couple of different books that are selling on a consistent basis, and that is always a good sign, but we always want to compare it against these results right here. If we're happy with these results, as well as the keyword niche score, we can move down and have a look at the minimum of 3 books with a BSR of 100,000 or less. Let's dive into our 5th and final keyword for the day, which is awesome construction activities for kids. This one has a total results of 3,183, bestseller rank sitting within the acceptable range of 404,520. Average reviews at 1,302 and average price is $9.95. And we also have a good keyword niche score of number 6 by Amazon Scout Pro Chrome extension, which we can use, and we're going to ignore the lack of keyword niche score given by Titans. Scrolling down, we have our first book under 100,000 that is ranking quite well as well. Right over here, I just noticed that which was 8,021. This is the first book that is ranking. It is selling around 480 copies per month, generating around 2,101. Next book is 6,488 with a bestseller. This one's 99,000. Next we have 74,000. So all of these books are generating really good sales. 18,000 as well. So these were the 5 amazing STEM keywords and the final part of the STEM series. I hope that you enjoyed it. You can access the full part linked in the description box below. I'll see you in the next one.